Hello Fanatics, DJ Briggs here, back for another review, and today I have a look at a LEGO 2022 Star Wars promotional set. It is the Lars Family Homestead Kitchen. It is set number 40531. Recommended ages is 18 plus. Comes with 195 pieces, and it was the May the 4th promotional thing for 2022 here, where you had to spend about $160 here in America to get this, to qualify to get this as a promotional purchase. And with this set, we do get our very first Baru figure that we've been clamoring. The Star Wars fans have been clamoring for quite some time. You get a substantial build of part of the Lars family kitchen there as like a buildable display piece. So without further ado, let's get into it, start deconstructing it, and seeing how it stacks up. Starting as always with the minifigures. So taking a look at the only figure in the set, it is our first Baru we've ever gotten. Pretty much, she doesn't come with any accessories. That dress skirt piece in that color, not new. It was introduced on Molly Weasley. She's got a nice new torso print, recreating her outfit in the movie pretty well. It does have the quality issue of that being printed on a lighter color, so it just does not look like the color it should. It's supposed to match the color of the dress down here. And then going up to the head, this is not a new head. It is the Helga Hufflepuff one, and it's been used many times, a few times since, but it does work. I think it does capture the likeness of the actress that plays Aunt Beru pretty well, without recreating a new exclusive head for her. So I think it does the job pretty well. And then of course the hair we have is the Luke Skywalker hair, and that dark tan color, which I think recreates the hairstyle that she had in the actual movie when compared to the reference material. So all in all, pretty well done figure of much needed character. So looking at the main build of the set, it's pretty much just the kitchen area of the Lars Homestead. It's not much else. Build wise, pretty simple. It's just a lot of studs, a lot of snot techniques used. This entire assembly with the cabinets and the counter is pretty much built that way, and then it's just put there and locked into place, so you can have that neat cupboard effect where the cupboards here with front glass are sideways, and all of them can be opened up. You have a nice little plant here on that bottle piece, not new. In each of these cabinets up here, they all can open up. Most of them have built up stacks of tiles with different colors. You have some nice shelving detail here. And in this most bottom one, it's a little hard to get into, but it does have a spoon piece and the whisk that is pretty uncommon part. Getting into the countertop here, as you can see, we have a pan, we have a teapot, we have a carton of blue milk. That is not printed, that is just plain blue, 1 by 1. Doesn't have the print that we saw with Luke pre-order figure. You get another bottle there in green. You get a mini model of a Luke's land speeder there, which is pretty nice. That does call out to the UCS set that released alongside this. So I appreciate that little bit of continuity. And then you have these two domes here under, and they're pretty loose. They just sit in there. So you have a little fez piece down there representing some type of kitchen gadget, but in this one you have that mop head. You have the mop head piece in green there, which is a relatively rare color for that set. It was in the Lunar New Year sets last year, so it is nice getting that part in that color in another set. But again, those you have to be careful with because they just are not held in there. They're just set in there. And the other thing, this entire countertop, if you put too much pressure on it, it's just one row of bricks and plates, so any pressure to it is going to cause it to kind of start to break apart and dip. Same thing with the back wall here. And turning that around, you can see some of that. The main shelving unit is kind of just locked into place that way. But all in all, this was a pretty enjoyable build. Really appreciate all the parts and the design that went into this. Overview of the extra pieces, pretty standard selection of like tiles and plates and stuff. Only real interesting thing to note is we get an extra one of the spoon pieces, and even better, you get an extra one of the whisk piece, which is still a relatively rare part. So that is nice getting an extra one of those. So taking a look at the instruction booklet, one single booklet this time, staple on the side, magazine style. Front cover is pretty nice. It's just a set, and then they just get you right into the build. They don't show off anything else. And you have Omperu down there representing the progress bar. And the entire build takes about 53 pages of total building. And you just get the parts inventory and black background for the back. So interesting to note that for an 18 plus set, there's no like designer thing or stuff about the actual figure or the location like there is other 18 plus sets. So taking a look at the box, pretty standard promotional size box. You do have the standard thing we've been seeing for the past couple of years for the 18 plus line, where it's just you got some black parts down there at the bottom for some greebling. You got the set against like a pitch black background. You got the logos in the corners there. What the set is actually in like some fancy font there. Set specs down at the bottom. Top of the box you have Omperu sporting the actual size reference, and then back of the box you just have another shot of the set in action, some of the set specs, and then some nice reference material for what the set is based off. That is really nice that they included that there. Going into my final thoughts for the set, building, very much a good building experience, especially with the snot techniques used to create the cupboards and the countertop. However, you do have that detractor of that countertop being will kind of buckle if you apply too much pressure on it. And you also have the glass domes not really being actually connected, so you had to watch out for that. Minifigures on Peru, I really think they knocked it out of the park there. Looks very much like the character does on screen. Price is where I have an issue with this set. I don't like. I understand that this was a May the 4th promo, but $160 as the threshold to get this promo just seems like a bit too much to me. It should have really been lower than $160. I understand the Lego probably thought most of us would shell out the money and buy like some of the bigger sets to get this promo, but I'm thinking more of like the lower income here where they don't have that much money, so it's kind of hard to justify that for a threshold. And quality wise, it's just really bruised torso. So I think this is a great set. It was a great May the 4th promotional, given the fact that it feeds the appetite of both the fans who want an exclusive minifigure, and then the fans who actually liked the builds of previous years. It combines the best of both worlds, where we get an exclusive character that we've been waiting for a while with Peru, and then we just get a nice little build of the Lars Homestead, even though we kind of need the entire thing, not just the kitchen. So you do get a nice little build there. So again, best of both worlds. So with all that considered, the set does get a 3 out of 5 from me based off my rating system. If you guys like the set, if you dislike it, if you think that it shouldn't have been this way, let me know in the comments below. I always look forward to having a discourse with you guys, and like the video, share, subscribe, ring the bell, all that jazz, so my channel can actually thrive here on YouTube, because that's the only way that works. And until next time, stack on.